Okay. Hey guys, I wanted to show off this real-time orbital simulation in Unity that I built. I've been learning about orbital mechanics and wanted to have a project to build to kind of show off what I've learned. So, as you can see here, we've got the Earth you can spin around. And, you've got a day and night cycle. And you've got a bunch of orbit paths that are showing and a bunch of satellites. So the orbit paths are the white lines and the satellites are the yellow dots. So I'm going to go ahead and turn off the orbit paths because they're kind of distracting right now. And all of this runs on a simulation clock. As you can see at the top, I've got, the current time of the simulation clock for this is just starts off whatever your system time is. So currently in Kansas City, Missouri, it's 1:05 a.m. And so this is set, in UTC, so it looks different, but that's 1 a.m. And so basically, what the simulation does is the whole entire thing, everything is running live. So there's no pre-rendered animations. Earth, satellites, lighting, they're all calculated from the math. And the purpose of this is to visualize orbital motion accurately and beautifully. I've got a bunch of notes up here I'm reading off of, by the way, if you keep seeing me looking up. But okay, so to start off, we've got the Earth system. This thing rotates at a sidereal rate of about 23 hours and 56 minutes. And it's all synced to UTC, like I said, and it matches real world time. So we have a cloud layer on here. This is just visual, but they do drift independently. So that's the atmospheric layer. And then you'll notice that the sunlight angle is computed from actual solar position. It's not fake lighting. And then the day-night boundary moves correctly as time progresses. And I'll show that off in a little bit. And so I guess here, I'll go ahead and just show it right now. But so I have buttons here where I can speed up and slow down the simulation. Currently it's set at real time at 1x. So once I start moving forward in time, we're going to start seeing what starts happening. So I'm speeding up to 64, and then I'm going to keep going. And you're going to see that basically the planet starts spinning, and the day-night cycle is accurate. So I'm going to slow back down. So one cool thing you can do is, let's see. So every dot is an individual satellite, like I said before, and all the motion is based off Keplerian orbital mechanics. So positions are computed every single frame. So yeah, like I said, no animation. And this whole constellation is generated from presets that I set up before. I have a little thing over here on the left. In the inspector, you can see I can just change the constellation types. I got some presets, but that's not super important. Basically, I can switch out the satellites, in the simulation. I just had to restart it. So, um, but yeah, so if we look here, there's multiple layers to these orbits. So if we look back at the paths, you can see some are higher, some are lower. So that's kind of interesting. So you can also see whenever you click on a satellite, you can zoom in, spin around. Pretty neat looking. You can see the name of the satellite, see all of the settings for the orbital elements. You can see the calculated anomalies, and then you can see all the derived data. So you can see it's like altitude's like, changing just a little bit. Its orbit phase is continuously going through from 0 to 100%. And yeah, I'm going to focus back up here on the Earth. And look at my notes again. So one thing that I added to, if you're speeding along here in the simulation, you can see Unity. I'll just go ahead and just make it super fast. Unity is super fast. All that's being computed every single frame. That's an insane amount of calculation. So I got this thing running pretty well. I'm pretty happy about that. Other little layers to this project. So you can click spacebar to pause. It turns yellow up here, so it's paused, and then you can resume it right back. Then let's see. Yeah. What else is left to talk about? Mine's going blank right now. In my notes, I can't. Too many. Okay. Well, anyway. Oh yeah. Last thing I wanted to talk about. So like for the textures to get the Earth, you're probably wondering about that. I got it from this website right here. called a solar system scope. You can see they have a day map, night map, clouds, normal map, all the stuff you need to be able to create this. Basically, I just got all those, uh, got the 8K ones, and then created my own texture. But I could set like the night map so that whenever light's not hitting it, it shows, and whenever light is hitting it, it shows the day map. So you can see right here, if I zoom in, you can see all these little night lights here. So as they go into, I'll speed it up. As they go into the daylight, you can see the night lights disappear. So that's pretty neat. But yeah, so anyway, this is the real-time orbital simulation built from physics. Everything computed live, and I hope you liked it. There's a lot of things that could be done with this. You could add different layers. You could possibly add ground stations on here and kind of give ideas of like whenever things are going to be connected or be able to view satellites. You could put space debris. This might be good for like educational purposes and just visualization and research, and then also just trying to do storytelling or something. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed it, and thanks for looking. I'll see you later.